The Detroit Lions 2022 draft, believe it or not, it's already been 3 years. And on the 6th became the first day that teams could pick up the 5th-year option and or extend a player. And the Detroit Lions have 2 first-round 2022 picks on their team, one being, of course, Aidan Hutchinson, and one being Jameson Williams, who, by 1 yard, got 1,000 yards, only playing 15 games. Average was ridiculous. Believe it or not, Jameson Williams was top 25 in receiving yards. Had definitely a breakout year. So the question that I have for you is, what do the Detroit Lions do at this point? Now, for me, I think Aidan Hutchinson is a no-brainer. He would have got a monster deal, in my opinion. He would have been the highest paid, probably defender/defensive end in the NFL had he not gotten hurt. He would have had 20-plus sacks. He would have won Defensive Player of the Year, and it wouldn't have even been close. He would have led the league in sacks. It wouldn't have even been close. I'm talking about better than Bosa, better than Watt, better than Hendrickson, better than Garrett, better than Crosby. Would have been better than all of them. He had 7.5, and we weren't even a third. We were right at the probably 33%. If he triples that, that's 21, 24. And he would have led the NFL in sacks by 8. Like, that's insane. So, Hutch, not sure he'll break the bank this time because of the injury. I did see somebody said $130 million. I forgot that's the projected deal for him. I would assume that's probably 4 or 5 years. So we'll see if that year per average, if it's 4 years, then you're talking about what? 130 million. That is about $32 million. That probably would make him the highest paid defensive end. I still think he's worth it. I do, because if you look at Hutch track record, he's going to come back stronger than ever. If you look at his injury, coming off a season injury, he did it at Michigan, came back stronger, and we know Hutch gonna come back stronger. And because of what happened to his leg, the hardware in his leg is going to be stronger. Like, that probably won't. He has a metal rod in his leg that probably will not happen again, right? So I think with him, I would still extend him. I would still give him a monster deal. He's young enough. He's 24, 5. He's young enough that he hasn't. Think about this. Hutch hasn't even peaked yet. He hasn't even peaked yet. Or you could let him play year 4 and 5, and then let him play year 4. If he comes back, gets 20 sacks, then you give him a monster deal. So either way, it doesn't matter to me. But Jameson Williams, what do you do with Jamo? Jamo had a breakout year. 1,001 yards. Just got it. Almost didn't. Like, literally almost didn't. It was great to see when he caught that last pass. Everybody knew he had it. They hyped him up, was giving him love on the sideline. What do you do for Jamo? Jamo, 5th-year option, going to be about, I think it's about $14 million, somewhere around there. Do you pick it up? Do you extend him? I think that you could go either way. If I'm Jameson Williams and I'm offered an extension from the Detroit Lions, I say, listen, give me my 4th year. Give me my 4th year. Let me get 1,500 yards. Let me get in the running for. Now, I don't think with Amon-Ra St. Brown, he will never be in the running for Triple Crown, like, ever. Let me get my receptions up. Let me not miss any games due to suspension. Let me do all of that. So that's why I don't think the Lions extend him, but I think they definitely pick up this 5th-year option. But if I'm Jamo and I want to be the best wide receiver in the game, I'm going to say, you know what, Lions, let me get my work in. Let me put it in. Full year with JG, no suspensions, no injuries, no nothing. We clean. It's a clean slate. Let me put that work in year 4, and we can come back to this year 5, because I want to make sure I'm getting the best bang for my buck. And I think he's earned a 5th-year option for sure. And an extension, I don't know if he's earned an extension, but I could see the Lions giving him one, because Brad Holmes loves Jameson Williams. You can see it a mile. He loves Jameson Williams. I think Dan Campbell loves him too, but it's in a different way. Brad Holmes is like, he adores Jameson Williams. Like, Jameson Williams can't do no wrong at all. But Dan is like, Dan is like that father figure. Like, listen, you're a good kid. We need you to clean some things up, and you can be a great player. So I don't think the Detroit Lions extend him yet, but I think we could see it coming. And I think Jameson Williams would do better, play a full season, put in the work and get a big payday. I don't think he's going to be, depending on year 4, I don't think he's going to get like a monster contract. But right now, let's say, put in the comment section, put in the live chat, Jameson Williams he had 50 some odd catches. He played 15 games. If Jameson Williams played 17 games, he had 12 touchdowns and 1,500 yards. What would you pay him when you extended him? How many years? And what would the deal be? Let me know. But I think J-Mo gets a 5th-year option extended. The deadline is May, I believe. But you have like 4 months to get this done. I think the Lions get it done immediately upon the offseason beginning. Well, the offseason doesn't technically start. Well, the new season doesn't start until March, but the offseason begins after the Super Bowl, after your team is done playing. So I think the Lions, knowing that they can get it done now, I think they get it done for Jameson Williams and Aidan Hutchinson.